am told that you and I are going to do a response to the best Easter service ever. Why am I skeptical? We're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. This would be Transformation Church. Pastored by Mike Todd. And hey, what a great addition Carl Lentz is to the Transformation staff. Let's go watch supposedly the best Easter service ever. Here we go.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young.
Oh, pyrotechnics. The devil is a hustler. Oh, nice hip movement. That's great for everybody.
Track, let me stay back.
I'm getting to the money.
Okay. Oh, this is from the Gospel of Sven, because they're wearing those Nordic boots.
This is what you need to do. Step 1, find you a baddie. Okay. But step 2, she gotta have a fatty.
So this is a play, a musical for Sunday morning worship.
Friends, I don't have a fatty.
Okay, so apparently this next bit is the explanation of what happened on Good Friday. And if I've kind of seen this worship part accurately, the devil is a girl and so is Jesus. That's what this looks like to me.
Don't worry. You can stay here with me. But only under one condition. You work for me for a while.
Yeah, okay. So apparently, okay, I know it's a play. The princess apparently is being taunted by the devil. But what are we doing having a woman playing the role of the man Jesus Christ? Furthermore, you want to do something a little darker in that the Son of God was punished and killed on Good Friday. I get that, but this is so dark for Easter Sunday, isn't it?
And I suppose I'll help you get back to your precious little house. Oh, uh-oh. Whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
Toodaloo. This is too good. I've got the princess of the people in my dungeon. Oh, great king. You don't seem so great after all. Everybody listen up.
No, I can't listen. I'm sorry. I just can't take this anymore. Here's why I suspect this was done. Because they don't think that the original story is interesting enough to captivate the people. Let's just see if my suspicion is correct, because there's another video of Mike Todd, the pastor of Transformation Church. He's going to explain why they decided to put on this, whatever you want to call it. And it has to do with the sufficiency of the Bible. It has to do with understanding that the Word of God is better than a dystopian musical. Let's see.
In 2015, I became the pastor, and I didn't know what a pastor did.
Oh, good.
And so I was meeting with a group of people, and they was like, what should we do for Easter? I was like, I've never preached the Easter message, so I'm not going to start this year.
Today's word is unqualified.
So I'm not going to start this year.
No, wouldn't want to do that.
We need to come up with an Easter play.
Yes.
And they was like, all right, let's do it. I said, but it can't be no whack, raggedy.
No, first class.
He got up. Like, it just cannot be that. Okay, y'all gonna act like I'm the only one that saw like, oh, yay.
You know, all those idiots that used to celebrate by singing classic hymns that were theologically accurate. No, we don't need that nonsense. We're going to mock it, and then we're going to put on some sort of demonic demonstration of what we think sort of kind of happened there to try to woo you to believe in Jesus or something.
That was good. Like, I was like, it's got to move people. And I really wanted.
Why does it have to move people? Huh? How's about it has to teach people? Then our emotions will be affected.
To be focused on people who don't know God or are far from him.
Okay, this is just typical ecclesiastical error. that the church is for unbelievers. That's what he believes. We're doing this service so that those outside of the body will maybe consider becoming a part of the body. That is not the purpose of church. Church is for the called out ones. Now, it is most certainly true, and Paul told the Corinthians, somebody from the outside, they might come in and they might witness what is going on there and get saved. But that does not give us permission to do church for pagans, which maybe explains why their music will look like a pagan ceremony.
Because, like, usually Easter is like where we come to cheer with the people who already are on the team.
Yes, exactly.
That's called practice.
No, it's called church.
Let me stop. I want to go after the people who haven't signed up to play the game yet.
Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so church is being done for unbelievers, so I guess we need to serve them a plate of glop so that they'll maybe think that we're cool, hip, and relevant, and then maybe consider asking Jesus into our heart, which brings us to last one, mercifully. This would be the gospel presentation. Now, I have to confess, I did bop through this video because I was especially curious about whether or not he would nail the gospel. And we got to be fair, not going to share it, but he had aspects of it that were pretty strong and pretty right. Got to give him credit for that, but there were plenty of things that were said that just are inaccurate, including hints of a ransom theory, that Jesus was paying the devil to release us. No. Jesus was paying our debt to God. The ransom theory, just bad theology, but there were other aspects of his gospel presentation that ultimately undermine what it is that he was trying to proclaim.
Jesus has made a way for you to be in right relationship with him. I don't care who you are.
Good.
You are worth and worthy of receiving the gift that Jesus has given to all of us.
Wrong and wrong. Okay, if I'm worth and worthy, I'm worthy, then I can commend myself to God somehow, and God grants me salvation because I've earned the gift, or I'm just so downright lovable that he just had to give me a big old present in the person of Jesus Christ. We have value as image bearers, but we are not worth receiving forgiveness. We are not worthy of God's love. That's what makes Easter so amazing, that he loved us anyway. He commends his love toward us by dying not for worth and worthy people, but for dying for sinners. That's what makes God's love so amazing. So even though Michael Todd had aspects of the gospel were right, unfortunately, his loosey-goosey, untrained theology, it undermines the whole business. Can we do better? Can we start to put confidence in the Word of God? Can we start to believe that the story of Jesus Christ, as revealed in the 4 gospel accounts, is more interesting than a Rihanna? I guess it was Rihanna. Who was that singing? Does anybody have any idea? Lady Gaga. Here's the understatement of the entire history of the planet. Jesus is actually more interesting than Lady Gaga. Discuss. If your marriage looks like this, cue the B-roll, please. But you'd like your marriage to look like this, then we have just what the doctor ordered. It's a wretched box, the Joy in the Home bundle.